How y'all doing from Plains, Kansas? Trying to get back to being okay. Had a lot of people having some rough times lately, and anyway, want to tell a story. Not really a story, a truth, and part of my youth. Got him. Anyway, mid 80s, had a little row with my old lady, baby mama. Got in my 69 El Camino, Orangevale, California, around the corner, and went to the Rambler Bar. No place to go, just wanted to sit and have a drink and just fucking calm down, get shit reeled in. Met a young lady named Linda, named her Big Linda later. She's a good sized woman, ain't no fat on her though, and very pretty. But she was homeless and living in her car, and I was like, oh man. And baby mama and I've always, man, if I had an open room, kind of thing, we've let a lot of people, just good like that. And I offered it to her. She don't know me for shit. I don't know her, but, I hated it. And so I had my beer and I was in deep thought for something. And I walked right out of the bar of the Rambler, mid 80s, Orangevale, downtown, right? And nobody said nothing to me because you ain't supposed to leave bar, Ain't no thing. I am who I am. And walked out past my El Camino, walked out towards the main street right there in Orangevale, looked up, and here's the fun part that starts. All of a sudden, I see these two gentlemen at the intersection right there, possibly coming out of the boardwalk. I don't see them come out of the boardwalk, but that's probably where they're coming from. And they're yelling, there's some kind of violence going on there. And one's a little bitty guy with a leather jacket on. Another one's a fucking huge dude, like a big football player type stuff. I thought, well, fuck, I'm standing there with my beer like, well, fuck, we're going to watch this. What's going on? And it didn't take long. They're in the middle of the intersection. The big guy had the little guy on the ground, and had his foot on his neck and pulling his arm. I looked up at that and I said, hey, let him up. Let him up. You're going to kill him. God damn it. Don't, knock that shit off. And the guy says, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. And I said, no, let him up, dude. What you're doing, you're going to snap his neck or something. Fuck, let him up. You go, fuck that. I went to my 69 El Camino right there and walked back to the intersection and bam, 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 and in the air kind of thing, more or less. I said, let him up now, motherfucker. And he did. And I said, mission accomplished. And I went back to my El Camino and da-da-da. And Big Linda come out of the thing and she goes, what the fuck? I heard shots. And I had sort of a known. And she goes, I know it's you. And I went, fuck, I don't know. But the big guy up here choking the little guy and had to stop. Next thing I know, because we're out in the street, right? Linda goes running up towards there. I went, no. No, fuck, I went running up with her. By that time, there's people that came out of the boardwalk, the bouncers and people, probably 5, 6 of them. Linda got there. Little guy's still on the ground. Big guy's pissed as a motherfucker. The bouncers are trying to deal with the big guy and just make this kind of fade. And all of a sudden, Linda steps in, and the guy's something about calling the law. And Linda goes, I am the fucking law. I went, oh, fuck. And so I'm backing Linda. I mean, I'm ready for this dude to even lift his arm a little bit or look at Linda wrong. And, I'm in it. I'm fucking in it. And the bouncers are trying to deal, so it's like being... I reach down as this is happening. I grab the dude by his leather vest, and my adrenaline's up. I pick him up off the ground, stand him on his feet while I'm watching the big, this is all happening. I look at him, you all right? He goes, fuck. I said, peel rubber, motherfucker. And I threw him down towards the tire store. I threw him in that direction. And we're dealing here, and nothing came of here because, there's so many people involved. I remember looking down towards the tire store to the left right there. And that dude's arms were in the air. He was fucking booking. And then it all disseminated, I have not a clue what it was over. Probably over some pool game, whatever, what I remember. I remember going back to the Rambler with Linda. Linda was from Ohio. I knew her till she moved back to Ohio many years later. She was a good friend. Good friend. Good people. God bless you, Linda. Anyway, dude wasn't gonna kill that other son of a bitch. I don't care who you are. Not today.